In the heart of ancient Punt Magadha, a land once ruled by kings and ascetics, lies a mystery etched in stone. On the face of an ancient cave, there is a mark, a dark and violent scar left by a cannonball. It's a testament to a long ago attempt to blast open a doorway that locals believe conceals a secret, a passage to a legendary treasury of gold. To understand the scale of this mystery, we must first understand the place itself. The caves are in Rajgir, a city once known as Rajagriha, or the City of Kings, which served as the capital of the powerful Magadha kingdom. It was a city at the very center of ancient power and spiritual life, with a rich history that sets the stage for grand legends. The name of these caves only deepens the mystery, Sons Bhandar. It translates directly to the Storehouse of Gold. For centuries, this name has whispered a powerful promise of a hidden fortune, attracting everyone from local treasure hunters to the British Empire itself. But why would the British fire a cannonball at an ancient cave? And what grand secret was a king trying to hide here? This is the story of the Sons Bhandar Caves, a tale where the most compelling treasure might not be the one you're looking for. The legend of the treasure begins with a tragic royal saga, one of greed and betrayal that echoes through the halls of history. Our story takes us back to the 6th century BCE, to the city of Rajgir, the capital of the Magadha kingdom. It was here that King Bimbisara, a wealthy ruler and a devoted follower of the Buddha, began a process of giving away his vast riches. But his son, a prince named Ajatashatru, was impatient and ambitious. Coveting his father's immense fortune, he imprisoned the aging king, intent on seizing the wealth for himself. The lore says that Bimbisara, in his final act, hid his immense gold and treasures to keep them from his power-hungry son. The Sons Bhandar Caves, with their mysterious, almost impenetrable walls, were said to be his chosen vault. But the treasure was protected by an unbreakable lock. On the rock face of the cave, next to a doorway-like carving, is a mysterious inscription in an ornate, swirling script. For centuries, this writing has remained undeciphered, leading to the tantalizing belief that it is the secret code or password to the treasure. This single unsolved detail has fueled treasure hunts for generations, most famously by the British. Let's begin with the mystery of the Unbreakable Lock and the British Cannonball mark. According to local folklore, the inscription next to a carved doorway was the secret to accessing the king's hidden treasure. Convinced by this very powerful legend, the British colonial army, believing they could use brute force to unlock the chamber, fired a cannon at the cave wall. The result? Their attempt failed completely. The wall was not breached, and the treasure remained out of reach. All they left behind was the prominent black mark that is still visible today, a permanent scar on the stone that stands as a physical testament to their failed attempt. The secret code they tried so desperately to crack is just as fascinating. The intricate writing is in a spiral, ornamental script known as Sankhlipi, or shell script. What's truly fascinating is that similar inscriptions have also been found in caves as far away as Java and Borneo, making this mystery a global one. While the script's mysterious appearance convinced locals it was a password, modern scholarly research tells a different story. Experts on the script have largely concluded that it is a highly decorative form of the Brahmi script that was never used for long, discursive texts. It was primarily used for names, auspicious symbols, or signatures, making it highly unlikely that it was ever a key to a secret passage. This brings us to a crucial historical point. While King Bimbisara lived in the 6th century BCE, an inscription on the main cave entrance, written in Gupta script, dates the structure to the 3rd or 4th century CE. That's a gap of nearly 1,000 years. This makes it impossible for the caves to have been a vault built by King Bimbisara himself. The legend of the king's treasure, so powerful and persistent, simply attached itself to a prominent and mysterious location. So, if the caves are not a treasury, what is their real purpose? The inscription on the wall tells us the true story. The caves were built by a Jain Muni, a wise man named Vairadeva, as a sanctuary for Jain ascetics. These were not storehouses for gold, but places of spiritual retreat and worship. The carvings inside, featuring Jain Tirthankaras like Mahavira, confirm their religious and spiritual function. Interestingly, the architecture of the Sons Bhandar Caves, with its rectangular shape and vaulted ceiling, is strikingly similar to the much older Barabar Caves, which date to the Mauryan Empire. This resemblance has led some scholars to argue that the Sons Bhandar Caves might be older than the inscriptions suggest. However, the quality of the rock and the finish of the polish are far inferior to the pristine, mirror-like surfaces of the Barabar Caves, adding another layer to the archaeological debate. But this is the true treasure of the Sons Bhandar Caves. Not gold, but a rich, complex, and layered history that is far more valuable. The caves themselves are a physical monument to a powerful story that captivated people for centuries. The undeciphered script is a testament to the mysteries of the past, and the cannonball mark is a warning about the folly of believing that brute force can unlock a good story. This is what makes history so compelling. The search for a literal treasure leads us to something far more profound: the human story of faith, greed, and the power of a legend. The real treasure is not hidden in a cave, it's hidden in the story itself. If you found this blend of mystery and truth as fascinating as we did, be sure to subscribe to the Saptasindhu Archives for more stories that bring history to life. What other mysteries should we uncover? Let us know in the comments below.